All right. Got my note cards. Got my audience right here. Okay. Go ahead and get right there. All right. Good morning. My name is Courtney Jones, and I'm here to inform you on how to prevent back injuries. For as long as I can remember, I've always encountered people that had a bad back. And I never knew why everyone had a back injury. Now that I'm older, I know firsthand on why most people have back injuries. I too suffer from chronic back pain. It's on us. It's easy to prevent back injuries, but we have to take the time to take proper care of ourselves and take the time to make proper lifts in order to prevent back injuries. Now we're going to cover the basic structures of the back. You know, you have the neck part, you have the mid-back area, you have the lower back area, which is called the lumbar, and you have your tailbone area. Okay, Renee Callier stated that 85 to 95% of the population suffers from back injury, which is a huge percentage. Yes. I mean, common back injuries is muscle and tendon sprains, ligament strains, vertebrae fractures, and disc problems. I've encountered a lot of people in the Army that suffer from disc injuries, ruptured disc, you name it. There are many factors that contribute to back injuries. Your general health, recreational activities, injury history, your work activities, and home activities when you're at home doing your honeydews and all that good stuff. We use our backs around the clock. How we live affects our back's health. W.T. Singleton wrote The Body at Work, the biological ergonomics, and he came up with ways you can maintain a healthy back. It's you must reduce stress, quit smoking, which smoking affects a lot of things. It can bring up a lot of other ailments. And eat a balanced diet and exercise on a daily basis. With exercise comes endurance and strength. You can strengthen your back area. All right, there are neutral positions that you must, sit and stand also. While sitting, you should sit at 180 degrees or more, not sitting forward, but sitting backwards. And while standing, you should maintain an upright posture and don't slouch your shoulders. In the book, A Guide to Manual Materials Handling, or MMH, by Anil Maital, he defined MMH as the lifting, lowering, pushing, pulling, and carrying of objects, equipment, tools, and etc. There are ways he talked about some ways to control back stressors. Let's just say you have a huge box. You should break it down in a smaller package to minimize the weight instead of just manning up and carrying the whole box yourself. Use devices like dollies or call in for a forklift if it's big enough, or just repackage it like I said previously. Conducting the lift. When you know you're getting ready to lift something heavy, you should plan the lift. Know what you're lifting, and then walk up to it, and you want to grab the box. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. You want to grab underneath, bend at the knees. Grab head and chin up, not down. If you put your head down, you want to keep it up and lift slowly and evenly. without tilting, without turning, because as soon as you start twisting and turning and you're holding that weight, you're gonna injure yourself. And while you're walking, you want to maintain a clear field of view. You don't want to trip up over anything and fall and hurt yourself. Also, with your containers, your boxes or anything else, you want to put your packages in something that you can get some handholds, something that you can just grip easily without having to grab the bottom. All right. In conclusion, I've covered the basic structures. I've covered the maintaining ways to maintain a healthy back and proper lifting techniques. With these techniques, we can prevent back injuries. But if we continue to go against the grain and not follow the proper procedures and techniques, we'll always be at that 85 and 95 percentile of the population that's injured. So if we want to live a long life and have a healthy back and to be able to run behind our grandkids, granddaughters, grandsons, nephews and nieces, it is critical that we follow these steps. Thank you.